Welcome to Mr.Belle Kitchen today. Today I'll be making some chicken adobo. Here's my ingredients I'll be using today. Soy sauce, garlic, 2 bay leaves, onions, vinegar, black pepper, and party wings chicken. And I'll be using some olive oil, 1 tablespoon. To saute my onions and everything else. I'm going to put my onions in and get them nice and brown. Now I'm going to put my garlic in. Not the bay leaves yet. I'm going to saute them for a while and get them nice, get everything nice and brown. Get these onions nice and brown. After I get my onions nice and brown, I'll put my party wings in and saute them a little bit and let them get brown. And it'll make its own water to make just a little juice. You want just a little juice. As you see, there's my onions is sauteing pretty good. Now, as you see, my onions is nice and brown, getting nice and brown there. And now I'm going to add my chicken in, and I'm just going to stir that around and just get it. Just stir it for a minute and put the top on it so it can make its own little juice, just enough water. It'll make its own water. I'm going to stir this up for a minute. Stir it up just for a minute, and I'm going to put the top on it and let them get this nice and brown. Like I say, this dish right here, it usually take about an hour before it get done, which is it's very simple and very delicious. As you can see, it's making its own juice. The chicken is getting nice and brown. I'm going to stir it up just a little and put the top back on it and wait a couple more minutes. Okay, it's getting nice and brown. As you can see, the chicken is making its own juice like it's supposed to do. Everything's coming out lovely. Just the way I want it to come out. Yes, I'm gonna just flip that over. Oh, yes. Yes. Look at that, nice and brown. Yeah. I'm gonna put this top on for a few more minutes. Okay. This chicken is looking very nice. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm going to put my soy sauce in it. My hands are clean. I'm going to put my 2 bay leaves in. And I'm going to stir that around just a little. Stir it up, and I'm going to put my top back on it and let it sit for about 30 more minutes. Let it sit for 30 more minutes. Mix that up. Add a little black pepper to it. Just a little. Give it that nice taste. Stir that up. Okay, as you can see, it's getting nice and brown. Adding the juice to it. I'm gonna let that just cook down just a little. The chicken is getting nice and getting done. And this right here, it's gonna be a nice dish right here. That chicken adobo, I'm telling you, everyone loves chicken adobo. When you say chicken adobo, everybody be knocking on your door. May I have some of your adobo? As you can see, the adobo is cooking down, getting nice and tender. The chicken is nice and tender. So I'm gonna let it sit a few more minutes and this adobo is ready to eat. Now I'm gonna put my vinegar in. Everything is nice and cooked down and everything. I'm just gonna pour the vinegar right in. I'm gonna stir it up. Okay, this adobo is done. I'm gonna cut it off and I'm gonna put it in the bowl, and this right here it's done. And this is my adobo. This is my adobo right here. That looks so good. And don't forget to take your bay leaves out. Always take your bay leaves out. And this is so good over some nice hot rice. This is the adobo, and the Bells have done it again. Don't forget to wash your dishes as you cook. Don't leave it for your spouse. Don't leave it for your kids. Everybody be happy.